Hi, folks. It's Monday morning. We're on what's this, 19th of January. And I wanted to share some thoughts that have come up for me over the weekend. I have been watching some of the events unfold across in the States, particularly things around Minnesota. And it's really touched me. It's concerning. I yeah, I just really feel for the people over there. I feel for my friends across the States who are experiencing some really dark times. And I watched an Instagram feed from a lady called Christy Tomlinson that I hadn't followed before, but she just came up in my feed. And she was sharing how she had called out just the inhumanity that seemed to be posted after that woman was murdered in Minnesota by ICE, and how she then lost followers and people pulled out of her retreat that she had coming up. But what I saw was the post that she then shared, or the feed that she shared later, which was saying how she'd got angry with herself for not using her voice and because she'd gone back and deleted some things. And it's really made me think about how we can use our voice, but also what we need to be able to use our voice. And I know that I've not always been so vocal about what I'm doing and where my, thoughts have gone to, where my business has gone to. And I just thought about this woman and how the fear of actually kind of opening up and saying, which was basically that I am just distraught at the lack of empathy and compassion and humanity that she got this kickback for. Um, and it really struck a chord with me because I think it's knowing that what we need is we need the community around us that can support us when we are wanting to speak out, particularly for those of us who have got small businesses, because it's easy to stay in I'll just keep quiet and just post my little things over here about what's actually, here's my business, here's my retreat, here's my event that's coming up. But if we don't stand up for what we really believe in, then we're not being authentic and we're not really living our soul's purpose. This woman has lost followers, but she also gained people. She's gained connection for being brave. I saw others asking about a retreat and saying, I would love to spend time with you. So it's also then the hope, but we need the people surrounding us that can help sort of fire that hope because it can feel like a really lonely place. And putting our head above the parapet, um, particularly just now, you know that the online world can be really cruel and difficult. And that's what she definitely experienced. So it made me really think about Big Soul Network has a bigger purpose. Um, it's always been um, something for me about creating a kinder and happier world. I've done that with lots of other different things that I've done in the past. Just now, Big Soul Network is my vehicle for that. Mainly because I think that this is a way of helping connect other people who are trying to do good in the world. Your business, whatever it is that you're called to share your work, your light, you you need the community of people surrounding you to actually just help that, to help you come back and ground yourself, to help you just come out of the craziness sometimes of things that are happening, to be able to connect in with others and know that you can ask for help and that you've got people who will, just listen and be kind. because that's what we are here for, kindness, spreading joy, um, sharing wisdom and generating wealth for us all. So we're starting this month on wealth. This is the focus for January. And it's wealth in all its terms. So we're looking at relationships, at creative spark and how we use that. We're looking at financial wealth and what we need. We're looking at physical health and surroundings and our spiritual wealth. Because all of those things coming together help us to have the wealth to be able to do the work and bring the light and share what we're supposed to share. So this is really what Big Soul Network is. It's a container for that. I am not teaching how to get rich quick. I'm not saying this is the only way to be. I am bringing people together to share their wisdom. I am sharing my experiences and knowledge. We're focusing on the business community, the small businesses, the ones who, like you, who have you've been trying to figure it all out sometimes on your own, or you just kind of like get caught up in, "Oh, this is the way to do things," or I'll maybe now stay quiet because I don't want to be attacked. There's lots of things coming in 2026. We've heard about the year of the fire horse. It's a 1 year. There's so many things changing. And those of us who are aware and awake or just curious about what this means and how this all integrates, that it's not just some weird things that are happening over there, it's actually part of our consciousness, it's part of our connection. That's what we're exploring. So what I've got, here's some things that were happening. This is for the practical aspects of stuff. I can't change the world overnight. I can't suddenly make the world a kinder, happier place, but I can do my little bit. And my little bit just now is just bringing people together. It's creating opportunities to learn something, to explore new ideas, to connect, to be kind and help one another. So this month, like I said, we've got our wealth. We're exploring wealth. And I've got an event on Thursday morning, which is a 2 hour workshop where I'm sharing my journey, which I've been uncovering lots of things around this whole kind of structure around wealth. And we'll be going into here's what I've got, and I've now got a bit of a framework that helps me assess whether what I want to do brings me closer or further away from my 5 sort of core wealth strategies. Your wealth is going to look very different, but maybe so I think about, I've created the pegs that you can hang your coat on, but your coat is going to look quite different to mine. So that's what we'll be exploring on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Before that, tomorrow morning, Tuesday, at 10 a.m., we have Jennifer Main, a good friend, wonderful, intuitive, creative soul who is bringing her own wisdom and light to the world. And she's going to be talking with us about her intuition, about how you can really tune in. So I'm going to be talking with her about her own journey, and she's going to be sharing a little bit of her teaching with our group. So hopefully you can come along and be part of that. Our events are recorded, these things anyway, so if you can't catch live, there's a replay for you to kind of tune in. Other things that we've got happening this month is we have our co-working connections group in Largs, where we get to be face to face in a room with other people so that you can ask questions and just get to know each other a little bit more. So it's more than just the kind of networking, quick interaction. We're there for 3 hours. And it's an opportunity just to connect. I'm loving the new people coming to that and the connections that are being made, and people just they're leaving lighter than they come in, just sharing, asking for help, and yeah, and it's been really good. So there'll be more of this and more opportunities for these sort of things coming this year. It's definitely going to be happening. And then on the 27th in the evening, we've got Karin Finegan, and she's coming to do an event with us, which is called Awakening the Ancient Within, Activating Your Wealth Codes. So you can see that what we have is we've got Jennifer talking about our intuition and really kind of tuning in. So how we can then, which I think is perfect timing for us to kind of explore our own intuition first before we then start to look at wealth and what that means for you. Like I said, I was sharing my journey. We've got then Karin coming in the week after to look at our ancestors, or what we've come from, where's our lineage, and what's actually there, what's within us that we can then activate to help look at what we want in terms of wealth and these pillars. So, if any of this has resonated with you, for those of you who are already in Big Soul Network, perhaps you can share this out with other people. Let them know what we're doing. And if it has resonated with you, come and join us. Come and join us in the network. There'll be a link somewhere below this video or around here that'll allow you to just come and check us out and see what we're doing. It's yeah, it's part of a bigger mission. And I don't know what else is coming yet. I've got a few ideas, but I'm allowing them just to develop. I need to explore a little bit more about how I can help Big Soul Network help more people over the course of this year. So wherever you are, I hope that you are guided by hope. And amongst all of this work that's going on and the dark times that are happening in the States, I've also been watching the Buddhist monks do their walk for peace. I've seen the thousands of people that are following them, that are turning up to hear their message. And it's a simple one. You know, they connect with their heart, and it's not about ignoring what's going on in the world, but it's just about keeping going through and not running from suffering. So may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be at peace. And that brings me hope. And if that resonates too, come and join us. Big Soul Network. We need your voice. We need your energy. We need your compassion, your kindness, your wisdom, your joy. And together we all then generate the wealth of all of those things that can help then others and help us fuel ourselves what we need going forward. So 2026, it's going to be a big year. So hopefully I'll see you soon in some of our events. Mwah. Thank you. Bye.